Guys, when was the last time that you gave your genius a destination? So often we have been told throughout our entire life that we need to work on things that set our soul on fire, or work in the things that make you excited, or your gifts or your talent, and you'll never feel like you're working a day in your life. And I'm like, that's not exactly true. Following your heart, unlocking your genius potential is actually really hard work, right? Y'all see me? Do you agree with me? Why? Because you're going against the grain of what society has told you is what you should do, or the path that you should follow. And from my personal experience, there are multiple ways to get to success once you define what success looks like for you. Once you unlock your genius task, right? Your genius level, your genius journey, where do you want it to take you? And so Eric Thomas had this brilliant video where he talked about our gifts, right? And so often we talk about our gifts must make room for us. Yes, that is absolutely right. But what rooms do we actually want our gifts to take us in? So same thing with genius, right? And I talk a lot about creating your zone of genius, your zone of opportunity, getting rid of all those things that are in your zone of low return. But once you unlock your genius potential, you know what it is, you know where to go, you've set the boundaries in place so that you're fully working in it at all times. What destination have you given your genius? What rooms do you want it to walk you into? What new conversations do you want it to have? What new people do you want it to meet? What kind of life? What kind of lifestyle do you want your genius to afford you? What areas in which do you want your genius to unlock in your business or career? And where do you want that to take you? So many of us get to the point where we understand that level of clarity of what it is, the tangible thing that we're going to leave a footprint in on the earth. But at no time do we then tell it the destination of where we want it to take us. What window do we want it to open? What door do we want it to open? What seats do we want it to put us in? First class or coach? Where do you want your zone of genius? Your genius level activity and understanding and output and outcome. Where do you want it to take you? How do you want it to transform your community? How do you want it to transform your family? What legacy do you want your genius to leave for you? These are very specific questions that require very specific answers. Tony Robbins often says the quality of your questions determine the quality of your life. The quality of your questions determine the quality of your career. The quality of your questions determine the quality of every single thing. And so we must ask better questions, not just of the people around us, but ask better questions of our dreams. If I am dreaming this dream with conviction, then where do I want it to take me? What rooms do I want? What new conversations do I want? This genius that I now have, that I understand, that I embody, that I am responsible for, where do I want it to go? And so today I'm asking you, to give your gift, your talents, your genius a destination so it does something for you. It's not enough to just understand what it is, but you have to tell it where to go, and then you follow it boldly, not blindly, but you follow it and guide it boldly so it takes you where you want it to go. That is how you turn your genius into opportunities that have outcomes that are part of your wildest dreams and expectations, but most importantly, the footprint or the fingerprint that you want to leave on this earth. Bye, guys.